Hello everyone, this is Kim and it's time for a PIP Talk with Kim. Today I have a very special guest that's going to talk to you about pain into purpose as well as pursuing your passion. So without further ado, let's go right over here to Sarah Hall.
I just want to deal with purpose for now.
That's right.
Because it took some time for me to get out of the cloud that I was in and then start focusing on me again.
Okay.
Without feeling that I was being selfish. Because we, as moms, we're so used to putting our families, our children, our spouses, and whatever else we are into ahead of ourselves. So I kind of lost myself, and because of the pain.
Okay.
But after some time, quite a bit of time, I started focusing in on myself again, realizing that I had purpose, that I was still here, and there are still many things for me to do. Realizing that I still love people. I still love serving and helping wherever I can. I still love that. So that was like, okay, so I don't have to give up. Many things, whatever I lost, doesn't overweigh what I can still do.
Okay.
And that's a big one right there. I think many times we get so stuck in the pain that's all we see. That's where I was. But it took, like I said, it took some time, and now I know that I really do know now that there's still value, that I have value. When we're dealing with grief, when we're going through grief, it's moment by moment, you know. So reading this book, all these nice scriptures that here that tells us, do not let your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me, which is a good scripture. A faith scripture. Don't be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled. Just don't give up. And the trials or whatever we're dealing with at the moment is not going to be forever. And don't get stuck in the pain. And that's easy to say, but it's a must. Do not get stuck in the pain. Remember that you're still here and you're here for a purpose. And just move through what you're going through. That's the key. You're moving through it, so don't get stuck there. Well, my faith is in God, so right there is a stabilizer. My faith is a stabilizer. If I look at my situation, or if I look at what's happening around me, that's discouraging. I have to look past that. And the way I do it is I look through faith, not through circumstances. Look through faith. Look through possibilities. Look through the future, not right now. I'm hearing what they're saying, but there's another voice in my mind saying, you don't understand. You just don't understand. And I didn't speak, I just listened, but it bothered me. It kind of made me angry. That who are you to tell me my pain level and where I should be? Because you don't know where I am.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had many conversations like people telling me that, well, by now you ought to be done with this. You ought to be through. You ought to not be crying. You ought to do this. You ought to do that. And I just had to separate myself from that type of environment.
Yeah. Yeah. Separate yourself from that environment. And what advice would you give to connect to?
I would reach out. I'll do some of the things that, okay, like I had kind of shut down on things that I like to do. Go to the park. I'll go to the library. I'll walk. Go to the pond where the ducks are and feed the ducks. Do my gardening. All those things that really brought me pleasure. It was just me. I didn't have to have anybody with me. Just go and do what pleases you and calms your spirit down.
Yeah, and giving yourself permission to do that.
Absolutely.
You're allowed to move forward.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Which is at that time, you're so blocked in pain, you kind of put yourself on hold. At least I did. And I had to get past that. That's no good to get stuck there.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. So I'm not saying it's going to happen all of a sudden or overnight. It's a process. I had to work through it, and it took me some time. But I understood. This is what I understood was my faith. Well, God said He would not leave me or not. He wouldn't desert me. Even though I did kind of write a little bit about it and kind of complain to the Lord. I said, well, you never told me it was going to be this difficult. He didn't. But He did say, I'll be with you.
Yeah. And that's something we can always hold on to.
Yeah. It was like, I can't even describe that kind of pain.
Yeah.
It's like I went into shock. It was like I was walking. My body was walking. I was doing things. I was driving. But I wasn't there.
And this was your second time experiencing the loss of a child, and Mother's Day's right around the corner. What are some things and advice that you would have for mothers who are going to be going through Mother's Day this year for the first time without their child?
That's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. You just hold on. The grief is overbearing, of course. But don't get stuck there. Remember, I was just thinking about this the other day, and I kind of asked a question in my journal to my son. How would you want me to celebrate life now? And knowing my son, as I know him, he would encourage me to keep going, to enjoy my life, all the things that I love to do, things that I wanted to do, traveling or whatever it was, things that he knew that pleased me. He would want me to continue those things. Even though he wasn't there to share many things with me, he would still want me to go forward. And just trying to hear his voice encouraged me.